My name is Vesna Lorovic and this is another English class. In our last videos, we spoke about the best ways to agree with someone. So we learned all the expressions we can use when we share someone's opinion. And you remember these expressions are, for example, I agree, or I agree with you, I share your opinion, that's right. Or we can simply say totally or absolutely. You remember those expressions, don't you? Today, we're going to talk about the expressions that we use when we disagree with someone. And I believe that you will for sure agree with me that expressing disagreement is much more difficult. Much more difficult. Why is that? Well, for one, when you agree with someone, it's easy to say, yeah, that's absolutely right, or that's true. I share your opinion. Well done. It's easy. But when you disagree with someone, so you do not share another person's opinion, it can be a bit tricky and a bit offensive. So you need to be careful about the way you're going to disagree with someone. So you need to be careful about the words and expressions you're going to use, because you do not want to offend another person. And especially if you are talking about business, an outcome of the business project or meeting depends on your attitude, and at the same time, it depends on the way you speak. Okay, so what I always say, and normally what is a rule that you never see, is that before you disagree, you need, in a way, to give a sort of introduction. So a sort of introduction would be giving some expressions in which you will just introduce your disagreement. And it would be, I see what you're saying, or I understand what you're saying. Okay, or you can say, I take your point, or you can simply say, I'm sorry, or I'm afraid. Okay, so you can feel that after these expressions, there is something, an expression that we use afterwards. So if we say, I see what you're saying, but, or I understand what you're saying, but, or I take your point, but, and of course we can say, I'm sorry, but, or I'm afraid, but. Okay, so in this way, you're simply introducing your disagreement, but in a way that no one gets offended. Okay, what is it that you can say afterwards? So this is the first part, this is the introductory part. The second part could be expressing the disagreement itself. So it can be, but I have to disagree with you. Or, but I'm sorry, I'm not sure I share your opinion. Okay, or, but this is not the way I see it. Okay, so you can express your disagreement by using one of these expressions. Okay, so it can be, but I have to disagree with you, or, but I'm not sure I agree with you or I share your opinion, or, but it's not the way I see it. Okay, so we have passed through the introductory part and through the very disagreement. What is the next step? Okay, of course you don't end here. Okay, you need to express your arguments to say why you think that an idea is wrong, or why you say you disagree with something. So you need to give an alternative or a suggestion, okay, as a base of your opinion, of course. So you can say, my suggestion would be to do something. My idea would be to do something, okay? If you ask me, I think we should do something, or how about we do something? In that way, how about you're offering an idea, you're expressing an idea, and it's a good way to give a suggestion. Okay, of course, all these suggestions, and I use the verb do, so they all end with the verb do, but which verb you're going to use, of course, depends on you. Okay, so as you can see, when we disagree with someone, we should take these 3 steps. The first is the introductory. Okay, we need to introduce our disagreement. The second one is the very disagreeing with someone. And the third should be giving an alternative or a suggestion to be accepted. Okay, now I hope that this video was very useful, that you learned new things today. If you have any questions or any comments, you can write me at info@englishclass.it or vesna@englishclass.it. You will always find me on the website www.englishclass.it. Okay, so this is it for now, and I hope to see you soon for another adventure. Take care of yourselves and see you soon. Bye-bye.